not taken long, but finally we've run out of space in my garage, so it's time to move all the cars to a new unit.
So there we go, we've got 3 cars in. We bought the RS4 last night, Range Rover and the Porsche here. We're just waiting for Ash at Quick Car Recovery to bring the Focus RS. That's coming down as well. This is our unit, 1,600 square foot. This is an engine for a project that some of you know about, some of you don't know about.
That is a top secret.
But I know you professionals will look at that and go, oh, that is out of a car. I'm going to try and get a ramp here, probably move that toolbox over there out the way and put a 2-poster here and try and get another 2-poster here sort of staggered.
We can get a car underneath, so putting a ramp in actually gives you 2 car storage, and then we're going to do a little bit of a kitchen bit here.
Yeah, because this is minging this, isn't it? That's horrible, that.
Maybe the benches to work on stuff might have to go there.
Yeah, get your steps up, mate. It's your welder, this.
Oh yeah, we've got the welders as well.
That's not yours though, is it?
Whatever the MIG does.
That does the massive welding.
TIG does the small,
the tiny welding.
Intricate stuff.
This 1,600 square feet is small now.
We're struggling already, but we've got 12 cars between us now, which is a little bit silly, isn't it, really? Do we need that many cars?
When we put this video up last week, how many people have said they want to buy this car?
I think the last count was 7 actively contacted us saying, I want to buy the car off you, like, will you sell it? And we've literally had it 2 days, so no. But I've actually spoken to the chap who owns the company who make these body kits. It's Exclusive Customs. It was Asmut Khan, and he said that these body kits fetch big money. He was selling these for like 4.5 grand. I'm sure that's what he said to me, these kits. So these cars, he reckons this car mint, all done, you know, without all the cracks and the horrible bits on it, all of this sorted out, he reckons it's a 10 grand car.
What about the smell?
I've got to be honest, I'm not a massive fan of them. They're not the nicest wheel. But he was saying that he thinks they're off a Range Rover, like the Range Rover wheels, they should be on a Range Rover, and that the hub has obviously changed the stud pattern, you know, to fit a Porsche instead of a Range Rover. So, anybody who knows, what do you reckon we need there? 23s? Mind you, we're not going to fit 23s, are we?
I think 22s is plenty big enough for that.
22s, but nicer wheels. So if anybody's got some, give us a shout. Cheap, very cheap prices, let us know.
The wheels, if we get some like Vossens or something, they're going to be worth more than the car.
We still need to fix that as well. That's still sticking up.
So this has had about 3 days of oil seeping in, so if this doesn't work now, I don't think anything's going to fix it.
Analytics on the video, this was the most watched bit, you know, the most replayed.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
The sunroof?
Yeah, the sunroof going in and out.
So, do people know how to fix it then?
I don't know.
We could do with finding that out, couldn't we?
But it is the slowest sunroof ever.
It needs a proper grease. Rather than just WD-40, I think it's proper grease it needs, isn't it? It moves as slow as you.
I mean, I'll be honest, if it starts raining and this is open, you're going to get wet.
Well, that's it now, it won't shut.
Oh, well done. That is the RS4 that we picked up nearly 3 years ago for 9,750, and we've probably spent about 20 grand on it. That is not in the best of health. The pads are actually on the discs. Well, there's no pads left. It's steel on steel. So you drove that over here.
I did.
But
handbraked it all the way.
It's still safe,
Should
right?
you admit that?
Well, it's still safe. It's still got an MOT.
It's still got an MOT, yeah, so it is technically speaking.
It's legal.
Yeah, but then obviously...
It's insured, it's taxed.
If they dug down into the nitty-gritties, they would realise it's probably not. We're going to get it fixed. The only problem is we're borrowing a 2-poster that my mate Pimmy from Northwest Garage Equipment, he owns a company that fits lifts and posts and services them and brake testers, headlight testers, MOT bays, all that kind of stuff. He's going to put in an old 2-poster. I said to him, we need to change the brakes on that. He went, I don't think it'll lift that.
If it won't lift that, it won't lift that then.
No.
It'll struggle on the RS4.
We'll find out, we'll see. We'll see what he says. Hopefully he's got a different one, I don't know.
Your mates, they're useless.
Tell me about it, it's all in the camera.
If you've not already seen the Focus video, we picked that up last week for, well, we picked it up about a month ago now, about £14,500.
We've already done some work on it because there's no seats in it. But we can't tell anybody because that's coming in part 2.
It is.
Come on. Oh, that was close.
Yeah, it was close.
So 17th attempt to trying to get this going. It has got a battery jumper on it. So we've had to move the Range Rover from there to there just to get that in, but it does give us an idea of where the ramps are going to go. So we're going to get a ramp there. That is 100% going to be a ramp there. And then we're thinking we'll get one there as well. And then we've still got some room there to put whatever we need to do, maybe a little kitchenette area. Obviously we can get one in there, but then it'll have to be moved out. We'll get one in there, and then maybe another one in there. So we've got space for, what's this, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, maybe 9 cars in the unit. If there's 2 ramps there as well, one can go up. I mean, even though that is going to be real tight on the roof, another 2 there. So we've got the capacity to do maybe 11 cars. This has just gone in for colour because we just realised grey, black, white, grey, black, black. It's not a very good thumbnail,
Bit
is
boring, no. So you can always rely on the RS3 to just bring the tone up a little bit.
Why have we got a unit?
Well, we decided that we wanted to start doing a few bits. There's always going to be jobs that we can't do by ourselves, but there must be jobs where we can actually have a go at it or learn. Your garage was too small. To do it outside is difficult. So ideally we needed somewhere that was sheltered, undercover, it can be warm, and we can just crack on and get bits done.
And my wife was complaining.
And your missus was complaining about how many cars, sheds as she calls them, she needs to wash her mouth out with soap, by the way.
She thinks that's a banger, that's a banger. Even though she loved our original Focus RS Mark II, she does actually like that. I can't say she's saying that's a banger. She hates that with a passion. She's a bit 50-50 on that. She thinks that's a banger, even though it isn't.
No.
Yours is alright, she likes yours.
Yeah.
So I would say 85% of the cars on my drive
Were
she doesn't
bangers.
like.
What about the McLaren? And that was a banger as well, wasn't it?
Well, she complains about that because I say, oh, you wouldn't like driving it, you wouldn't like driving it.
Has she driven it yet?
No.
So we had a long list of MOT stuff.
I don't really think there's any point in talking about this because nobody likes it.
Why? Everyone likes this car, it's mint. But anyway, we're not going to read through all them, but there's a long list of bits that needs doing. But what we want to do is make it faster. Somebody put the idea in my head to see if we can make it faster than a GR Yaris.
Well,
who knows? We can try.
Our friend Scott said Mighty Car Mods have already done a 300 horsepower version of this by doing it turbo.
Perfect.
He did say they blew it up though.
That's fine. You can get another one of them engines for 350 quid, that's fine. This is desperate for brakes and probably a torque converter, although the juddering's stopped.
So we're going to fix that ourselves. We're going to do the disc brakes. Well, when I say we, I mean you.
Yeah, brilliant. Focus RS, these need to be turned back to white. What?
It's coming in the next video.
Okay, there's loads of stuff to come with that one. We were wondering what's happened to this wiper for a start. That's weird, isn't it?
It's like it's got overspray.
Yeah.
But it is spray. I don't know what it is, but anyway.
Somebody mentioned that this car was, or still says that it's white. And when you look underneath the paint that's cracked, have a look under there. I think you might be right.
White.
Yeah.
At least one person said, why don't you make it a pickup? I googled this morning.
This ain't happening, by the way.
KN pickup truck. And I didn't find one apart from an artist sort of like render. And then there was a website that said Porsche were toying with the idea of doing a KN pickup, and I think I realised why they didn't do one, because it would look pretty horrendous.
Well, this at some point we've bought the indicator. I've bought the the door handle thing for that, so I've got that. I just need to get a mirror glass and put a new mirror glass in there. And the reason why the bumper's not on is because we have to take it off to get it on the pickup truck. But otherwise, that is good for the track. It started fine, the battery was flat obviously, but it's fine.
I'm going to try and get some sort of podcast thing set up.
Yeah, I was thinking in that corner, we could maybe get like a bit of a podcast studio where the RS4 is currently, and then maybe get graffiti either on that wall or on that wall, get like a graffiti wall or something.
So that's our unit, you can see it. Let us know what you think in the comments. Do you like it? Is it big enough? Is it, what do you think of it? Should we tell people how much it is?
Yeah, if you want. So what is it, 1,600 square foot?
Just short of it.
All in, it's with all the service charges and insurances and all that kind of stuff. Is it 1,500 notes?
Yeah.
£1,500 a month.
So insurance service charge for these estates, I don't get it.
No.
Why?
There's a couple of probably hedges over there you need to chop out and obviously trim that back. But mind you, you don't trim your own bush, do you? So you need somebody to trim your bush for you. If you haven't already, please subscribe and hit the like and the bell, so you don't miss any videos. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
I'm going to watch United.
Little bit at the end for you. He's actually shutting the shutter, but he's forgot.
He's forgot
I
his
do
car.
actually need this car to get home, yeah.
You do?
Right, well, you can do the shutter then for that.
Alright, see you later.